Hi guys, welcome back to MSC Diaries. I hope we're well. I'm feeling very Jackson Wang today. Sorry, I'm distracted by the neighborhood black cat that is in my neighbor's garden. I saw it kill a mouse the other day, and every time it appears in my neighbor's garden, I'm like, "Ooh, she hunting." I think she's a she. She gives she vibes. I'm wearing my emotional support Minnie Mouse ears today, because I have spent an hour crying. Um, Not because of my course. I think kind of like all the stuff that's going on with my dad, and like I'm sure that I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, that like I'm unable to cry. Like I want to, but I just couldn't. Um, and then I got this lovely surprise in the post. One of my dear friends bought me the Past Lives screenplay. I'm gonna try not to cry now, but when I saw this film in cinema, it I don't want to say it changed my life, but it reminded me of like all the past lives that I've lived and all the versions of myself that I've had to shed in order to be here where I am now. I can hear the emotion in my voice. A very profound film. I don't even think I'm going to take it out of the plastic. It's too precious. So yeah, my friend bought me that, and I spent an hour ugly crying because I feel so grateful to have the people that I have in my life and to know that I'm loved in that way. And it's like, it's the littlest thing that will make me ugly cry. And it's like, oh, it might be little to some people, but to me it's like, no, that's a really big thing. I'm gonna show you the last thing a friend sent me that made me ugly cry. Give me un momento, por favor. Un momento, por favor. Pencils. Un momento, por favor. The last thing that I received in the post from a friend that made me ugly cry is the copy of The Library Thief by my dearest friend Kachenga. Yeah, I ugly cried. I ugly cried when I got this. And the thing is, I was very lucky that she trusted me to read an early version of the book. So I actually haven't read this version. It's too precious to me. Like, I don't want to distort it. So I haven't read it. But like, one of my favorite things to do when I read is I love reading the acknowledgements, the author's note, and like the dedication. They're my favorite things about books, because I like seeing who oh god, the tears. I like seeing who everybody loved, because to write a book and to dedicate it to somebody, that's a big thing. So I love reading the dedications and just seeing Kajenga's. Yeah, I ugly cried when I got this in the post. So if you like gothic novels, I don't know the difference between novels and the other word. Like, obviously it's a book, but it's like a novel, a gothic novel. Anyway, I read an early version of this, and Kachenga had me gagged. You hear me? I was gagged. I absolutely love this book. I absolutely love Kachenga. Yeah. So these two, actually, I'm just out here showing you my whole book collection. That's actually not true. These two Yeah, I love. I've become book talk. I've become book talk. One sec. Um, can I reach it? Can I reach it? Can I reach it? Can I reach it? I don't think I can. Where is it? Oh, that's annoying. It's here somewhere. Oh. Okay, that's one. Oh. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. There are 4 books that are my prized possessions in my book collection. Okay? No, I'm lying. 5. Okay, I'm back. There are 5 books that are my prized possessions in my book collection. And I think the reason why they are my prized possessions is because to write a book or a novel is not an easy feat. And bar one of the ones that I'm going to show you, people I know wrote these. So my dear friend Naya Antonio released, I can't pronounce this, Suaded. It's a Portuguese word. She self-published this. Girl, I'm lying. There's one more book. There's one more book. Okay. Okay, actually, I love all my books, right? But people that I know, there's one more book, Send It On by Julesy. But my dearest Naya wrote this book. She published this last year. She self-published. An amazing feat. I love it because she signed it. Love that for me. I'm actually lying. As I'm saying this is my favorite book. I'm thinking about all the other books that I have. So, like, for example, I've got Full Disclosure by Cameron Garrett that is signed. Send It On by Julesy, which is signed. Someday Maybe by Onyi is signed. I don't think Auntie Dorothy Coomson, Auntie Dorothy, signed one of my books, but I have met her, so amazing either way. The other book is Grown, The Black Girl's Guide to Glowing Up. My dearest Melissa and Natalie wrote this amazing book. Obviously it's signed because I'm special. But why it means a lot is because of Black Girls Book Club, I've met some of my dearest friends. And I am so grateful. I am so grateful for them. And like, even looking at this book, I'm like, do you know how amazing this is? Because like, the foreword is by Melanie Brown, aka Mel B of Spice Girl fame. Melissa and Natalie wrote this amazing book, and like, I'm just so grateful for them, and I love them. And like, Dorcas Creates did the artwork for this, so yeah, love it. And then I've had this book since I was 16 or 17, I can't remember which. But it is Chasing Destiny by Eric Jerome Dickey. And the reason why it's one of my prized possessions is it is signed by Eric Jerome Dickey. This was 2007. So I was 17, so second year of college. For Janelle, keep this book at your side. Eric Jerome Dickey is an ancestor. He's no longer among the living. So this book means a lot to me. And it's not even my favourite Eric Jerome Dickey book. I don't even think I have a favourite Eric Jerome Dickey book. My English teacher, Miss Okakon, bought me a bunch of Eric Jerome Dickey's books when I was in year 11 or year 10 because I'd finished reading Great Expectations, which was one of the GCSE books that we had. Yeah, and it sent me down a rabbit hole. And like when Dana, this girl from college, had told me that he's going to be at the Waterstones in Croydon, we went to the Waterstones in Croydon, and like I've got a photo. I'm not going to insert a photo, but I've got a photo of me with my hand on Eric Jerome Dickey's shoulder, touching his locks and just being in awe. Because I think that was like the first time I had seen like somebody that like I admired. And I just remember being in awe and being in shock. Yeah. Press possession. What did I want to come and say to you, man? Meeting with a supervisor yesterday. Bad news, our deadline has been moved up for our group project because so we've got a presentation and we've got a report to write as part of this group project. And basically how the deadline is set up is the report is due on the Friday and the presentation submission is due the following Wednesday. However, we have 2 weeks before that Wednesday submission to do a live demonstration of the presentation. So in order to do the presentation, we need to finish our coursework. Like we need to finish our assignment in order to do the presentation, because they're like, once we do the presentation we'll get feedback, and the presentation is worth 70% of our grade, 30% of our grade. We will get feedback that will help us with our report. So because of this, we need to finish by the 11th of June, which means that I have 2.5 weeks to get my shit together. I think I can do it because I've done way more in a lot less time. But there's like a lot of pressure because I'm tired, the asthma situation, like I just have fatigue. So I'm anxious about that. As you can hear the alarm going, that is my lunch, because I wouldn't be me if I didn't record something when I had something else to do or I had some kind of timer going. So to ensure I don't burn the place down, I'm going to go get my food. I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing for this assignment, but I feel like I actually don't have a choice. I need to do what I'm doing. So I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. I will be back next week. There wasn't much that I wanted to talk about. I think receiving the Past Lives book has made me cry, an ugly cry at that, for the first time in a long time. And I feel so much lighter, but I feel myself getting tired. But I can't rest because I need to complete our progress report so we can send it off to our supervisor. And we've got 2 weeks to get that back. And we have to submit in 2.5. Do you see the dilemma that I'm in? So I'm going to do that. I need to sneeze. This has been fun. I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.